Oh, I've wanting to do this for a very very long time. My whole life I actually thought like everything that's happening around the world, like I wouldn't, like me personally, I wouldn't have the power to actually do anything to solve all those problems that is happening in our society right now. I'm saying like all those women that are getting raped, all those people that are getting kidnapped, and all those men that are getting falsely accused of something they didn't fucking do. So yeah, my whole life I actually thought like there's nothing I can actually do to help those people. But then like I did my research, and I kept on doing it because like I'm doing nothing. I'm unemployed. I'm not even going to school. So like I did my research. I did my research, and I was trying so that I can actually be at the point where I can say at least, I'm saying, like I tried to make a change. I'm saying, like I tried to make a change in my society, in where I live. I'm saying, so yeah, there are a lot of fucking bad stuff that are happening that a lot of people are making it a norm. I'm saying, like we are making it a norm. Like every day we are getting used of waking up to a breaking news. I'm saying something happened to someone else. There are people who are getting raped, or people who in their city they are living in. I'm saying they just got hit by a nuclear bomb. Imagine that you are getting used to waking up hearing that someone got hit by a fucking bomb. See, so that shit got to me, bro. Like it got to me. Like how am I supposed to be okay? There's so many bad things that are happening in our society. So like I was like, trying to find something that I can make a change with. I'm saying maybe I can at least try to become rich and solve all those problems. But I'm like, I mean, there's a lot of people that actually reach out there, and I'm saying, and they are not doing anything to actually help. So I'm like, maybe I should do better than just try to get rich. I'm saying, like, try to actually find the answers, like the answers to our problems we are facing in the society right now. So yeah, I did find them, but there's always a risk in everything that we do in life. There's always a risk, but I, the number one thing I like about this problem is like they they want us to work there. Like they need a society that helps each other. You know what I'm saying? Like they need a society whereby every person in this world they help each other. You know what I'm saying? No one is afraid to help another person. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, this are my solution. You know what I'm saying? My first solution. Personally, I think people who are raping other people or murdering them, killing them. You know what I'm saying? We should do the same to them. Like not raping them or murdering them, but we should definitely do the same thing. So what is exactly that we are doing to them? Like what is that we should do to these people? Because sending them to prison ain't enough. It ain't working like it is used to. I'm saying like sending these people to prison is not enough. Like it's not real justice, because when they get out of prison, they do the same thing. I'm saying, so we need to do something to actually stop this thing from happening. We need to stop these people from killing people, and we need to stop them from raping people. So how do we do this? So uh I think we should put these people in their life, meaning we should have human experiment. Like we should experiment with these people. Like instead of experimenting with animals, we should experiment with these people, because me and my friends have this idea, and we actually this soy on someone else TikTok. I'm like, why ain't a lot of people talking about this idea? Why are a lot of people ain't talking about this person idea about experimenting on people rather than experimenting on animals? Then we should just experiment on people. Then who are those we should be experimenting on? For me personally, I think the rapists and the murderers, we should experiment on them. We should run tests. We should find a way to cure diseases, like cure Ebola, QH, like any type of disease out there. Like we should find it through these people. Like we should use these people as experiments. We should just putting them in the lab, I'm saying, and then we should just call them experiments. They're not rapists or murderers. They are just experiments. We should just put these people in a lab. That's all. Now, personally, I think it will put us further, further in life, because I mean, yeah, scientifically, when it comes to health, like we might find a solution now. We might find a solution to all those things we are dealing with in life. We might through these people because they are destroying us, but we find solution through them. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, we need to do this. Like we need to do this. If we don't do this, I don't think the problems we are facing now, we will be able to face them, or the problems that are going to come in the future, we will be able to fix them. So we need to run human experiments as fast as we could. So who are our experiments? Who will be those experiments? So me, as I said, the rapist and the murderers should be the experiments. You know, they should just be put in the lab and they should experiment on them. Whether they die or live, it doesn't matter. We should be getting results. That's all. That's all you want. Results, results, results. You know, I think we will achieve immortality by doing this thing. So the second thing I actually think it will help with the war that's going on in the world. You know what I'm saying the war that's in Ukraine, Palestine, like whatever, like Congo, like any war that is going on, or the service or whatever the government is doing unfairly. You know, like how do we stop those things? Like how do we make the world fair? Okay, the first thing, the 99% needs to be heard. Like 99% needs to be heard by the 1%, meaning the government needs to hear us as people. Because I mean, we all know that the tax we pay doesn't actually help us with anything. Like the tax was supposed to help us, the people, not the government, but us, the people that actually pay tax. It should be helping us, not the 1%. But it is not helping the 1%. So how do you actually get to the position whereby the tax or the government help us with the problems we are facing as the 99%? So how do you actually get to that position? So we all know, like we have actually tried. People have actually debated with these people. People have actually tried being. Someone said they will become president and solve all these problems, but they actually didn't. I'm saying, like, how do we actually solve all these problems? For me, I think, as I say, and the 99% has to come together and help each other. But if we don't actually do that, then we will never, like never, reach a solution. I'm saying, so how do we actually come together and help each other? So there are three things that I actually thought, like I actually did research on, like I did research on them. You know what I'm saying, like there are three things that the 99% can actually do. You know what I'm saying? Like these are the three things that the 99% can actually do. I'm saying. But you actually did try some things. The reason why those things didn't work because you guys were not doing those things together. Some people were just, you know what I'm saying, living with their life, becoming like acting like there's nothing wrong with their life. You know what I'm saying? Why you guys fight for real justice? So if we actually fail again to actually come together and do this together, like as a 99% should help each other, then these three things will actually fail. If these three things are only done by other people and then other people are not doing them, then these three things will fail to help us reach a solution. So what are those three things that I'm talking about? Like what is the three things I'm talking about? So these three things that I'm talking about, I'll call them world world peace threat day. Like world peace and a threat. You know what I'm saying? Like we are sending a threat to the fucking government, to the government. We are sending a real threat to the government. You know what I'm saying? As the 99%, we are sending a threat to the government. So what are the three things we can do to send a threat to the government? What are those three things that can send a threat to the government? You know what I'm saying? And we can actually do it in just one day. We don't actually have to do it for like 5 weeks or like in a week or in like, you know, like for a month. You know, just one day, one single day of doing these three things, and we will reach a solution. So what are those three things that I'm talking about? So number one, personally, I think every person that is working, doesn't matter whether you are self-employed or you are employed by any company whatsoever, like if you are working for one single day, like hear me out, for one single day, just don't go to work. For one single day, don't go to work. I have reason why I say this, because you guys know you work for the government technically, so you guys work for the government. So imagine if every single person that actually goes to work, that is actually employed, stops going to work. Like imagine what's going to happen if every person that works stops going to work. I'm saying then the second thing that we as a 99% we should do is every person that goes to school every person that goes to school should stop going to school for one single day, like for one single day. Then every person that goes to school should stop going to school. Again, who owns the school? Like who invests in those schools? The government. So imagine if every person that goes to school, doesn't matter private school or whatever, like whatever, if it is a school, don't go like for one day, like don't go, bro. Like every single person in school like stops going to school for one single day. Like imagine every single person that goes to school, bro. Like like not even one is not there in school. What do you think is going to happen, bro? For one single day, for one single day. And then the third thing, like this is the one that actually sent a threat to the government. Like this one, like it is a real threat. Like you are fucking with them. Like you are saying it, yo, bro, I'm fucking with you. And what you are actually going to do after, like, yeah, after what you are going to actually do after seeing this thing. I'm saying. So that thing is withdraw all your money from the bank you're using. Like withdraw it. Like withdraw all your money. Do not use it buy some, like withdraw it. I'm saying like you withdraw all the money you are using, like withdraw all the money that is in your bank account. So withdraw all your money that is in your bank account right now for one single day. Like all these three things you need to do that, you need to do them in one single day. Every person, like every single person, every individual. When I say the 99%, I mean the 99%, bro. Like everyone that is employed, going to school, that has a bank account and has money on it. Like you need to do these three things. You need to do them. If you're not if you are unemployed and not going to school, just like me, I mean, we all know you have some money in the bank. You actually have to just withdraw for one single day. And trust me, like trust me, the government will see this. The government will see this and they will act. They will act on this. And how they will act, bro, like it's something different. It's something that you have never actually seen before. Chaos. The number one thing I know how they will react is chaos. So how will they bring about chaos to us? The number one thing they will try to bring chaos to us is try to separate us, like try to make conflict between us, like make us fight like for dumb shit, maybe the skin of our color, like all the stuff, like slavery, like all those stuff, man. Like they will like make us fight for these things. Like they will put them on our shoulders, like make us go, like have conflicts, like do all this kind of stuff instead of acting on our threat. Like they will try to separate us and destroy us and dismantle our power, because they know like if we work together and we are like this, we work together, then nothing is going to break us. But if we separate, someone does like whatever, I'm saying, like we separate and we have conflicts, then these three things will never work. So yeah, again, I mean, the problems we are facing, like for now, I know there are people who won't agree with me, and those people are actually the problem. I'm saying, like, you were the problem when other people were going on strike and fighting for justice, and then you are going to be a problem when people are suggesting to do this idea, like this idea I'm suggesting right now. So yeah, you are the real problem. Like every person that disagree with, if another person, like if you disagree with a person that's like that's on the same level with you, man, like you are the problem. Like I don't want to lie, but you are the problem. Like especially at work, or school, like whatever, like you are the real problem. Like we need to make the government see our power. We see the government's power every single day. Like we see what they do every single day. But have they seen what we can actually do, like together? Like have they actually seen that? Have they actually seen that? What power do we have over them? Like do we actually have power over the government? And I say yes, we do have it. We do have it. If we stop doing everything that they are telling us to do, like everything that they are telling us to do, if we stop doing those things, then they will see our power, like they will see our real power. But they won't see because we do everything that the government tells us. You know what I'm saying? Like we do it like every single day, bro. We use the bank that they own, and we work for the companies that they own. We go to the schools that they own. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, they are the one who are winning. Unfortunately, they are the one that they are winning, and they are going to win for the rest of your life up until you die. Like just that, unless you become a president or whatever, like a deputy minister, finance of education. I don't care. Like if you join them, then you will win just like them, unfairly. Like you will do exactly what they do. But if you do these three things with the 99%, we might have a fighting chance. Just think about all those bad things that are happening to other people, that those bad things that are happening to other people, and that they have this mentality of thinking like they don't have a choice, or no one can't help them because they don't have money, they cannot afford a lawyer. Just think about that, those children in Gaza or Palestine who are getting hit by a bomb, like who their parents died because they got shot by soldiers of their Israeli soldiers. Sorry, Israeli soldiers shot their fucking parents, bro, in front of them. So imagine if you were those kids. Imagine if you were the one who was raped. Imagine it was your daughter who was raped in school, bro. Like imagine all these things that if they were happening to you, what would you have done? So you are not just fighting for yourself, but for other people as well. Like you have to just think like, what would you happen if you were on those people's shoes? You know what I'm saying? Like, do not take your luck for granted and then just move on with life when you have an opportunity to help other people. You know what I'm saying? So you need to help other people like as soon as possible. And when you see the opportunity of helping other people, do it. Like take it. I'm saying help other people because you are likely not to be in their shoes. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, you are, man. You are definitely like not to be in their shoes. Man. You are definitely like not being raped. You are definitely like not to be killed by your ex-boyfriend or boyfriend or husband, whatever. Like you are like you're not the one who's getting bombed. You're not the one who's trying to sleep and then getting worried that you might end up dead. You know what I'm saying? So like you are like it, bro. I'm not going to say this because of I'm saying like I'm trying to belittle you or something, but I'm just making you trying to see like how unfair the world is. You know what I'm saying? How unfair the world is to us, the society who's living in this world. You know what I'm saying? And we are trying to make this world we are living in a norm. Like we are trying to make it like everything that is bad is happening in our world. We are trying to make it seem as it's not that bad just because it's not happening to us. But it is that bad. Even though it's not happening to us, but it is really that bad. So we need to do anything. We need to act, not just talk, but act. I'm saying so. Yeah, we need to do something to the government so the government can actually do something to solve this problem. So like imagine like getting hit by a bomb and you don't even know why, bro. Like you don't even know why there's even a war in the place you're living in. Like you don't even know why a man raped you or killed you. You don't even know why. You don't even know why a woman a woman might actually like accuse you of rape. You don't even know why a woman will accuse you of such thing, bro. Like you end up in prison for something you didn't even do. Imagine that, bro. Imagine that, bro. 20 years, yeah, you spent in prison for something you didn't even do. So just think about those things, like one day that they might happen to you, like one day, not next year or one day, like even now those things might happen to you. It might happen to you, but like if we don't act now, these things will happen to us all. So yeah, this smart solution to all those problems we have, all those bad things that are happening in the world right now. So I don't know, but yeah, I'm trying to do something right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to do something right now. I'm not trying to wait for me to have the power to do all those things or maybe I'm not going to wait for me to get rich to actually help other people. No, I'm going to do something right now. When I see that there is something I can actually do to help another person, I'm going to take that opportunity. So as I did right now, to come into this platform to actually try, you know what I'm saying, try to find people, like people who's willing to do this with me, like who thinks that my ideas, my solutions to the problems we have, might work. I'm saying, so yeah. And that's all I have, man. That's all I was trying to say. So yeah, I hope you also think like everything that I've said here is a good idea.